Dad doing here?
I hope you don't mind, but I figured the lodge was just a gnat stop away. I just had to see it.
Oh, this place is everything I imagined. Do you know I dreamt of joining Constellation when I was a girl?
That's not, I know you're mixed.
I think it's bad lighting because she was like a lighter color and she was Asian. Yeah.
I don't know if I go that far. But I'll let your father talk before he bursts.
I was playing poker with the Dean of Engineering, and he had this collectible revolver framed. And when he heard you were in Constellation, well, we worked together to get the piece clean and restored. She fires beautifully now. We, took turns sighting it at the range.
I swear, your father was acting like a school kid.
As I was saying, may I present to you Sir Malcolm Livingston's personal sidearm.
Ooh, I got a personal
All
sidearm.
the special modifications, just as he left him. He was chair of Constellation about 50 years ago. Anyway, it's yours. It was a gift. The Dean and I go way back, and he's a bit of a fan of Constellation. So it was just a labor of love for both of us. Well, we'll let you get back to it, but, Miss Noel said we could look around a little first. Ms. Noel,
I'm planning a grocery
would it be
run
all
later.
right if I brought cookies
I
next
missed
time?
you so much.
Actually, Mr.
You've been given a precious... Retirement's treating me well, but there are some days I almost missed the class from. Don't say anything to your mom about this, but she got some work done at Enhance. She keeps looking younger every day, I tell her. Not that I mind. I make a mean snickerdoodle.
I make a mean
Yes,
snickerdoodle.
I think that would be quite all right.
I cannot wait to meet him. It's been ages since Constellation has had someone new. I wonder what he's like.
Just go easy on him. Being interrogated by a kid ain't exactly the best way to make a first impression.
Who are you, buddy?
I'll limit it to the really important stuff, Dad.
Your
This
father
does not
dropped
bode
by.
well.
He left a note for you.
And you must be the latest poor fool to get dragged into our dysfunctional little family. Whoa. I know a few dark sides of the Aquila Moons, but if you're looking for deep history lessons, well, I'm gonna fall asleep before you do.
Trust me. Don't encourage him. Kuriko, by the way. Hi.
Nice to meet you.
It helps to have a good teacher. Dad, don't let it go to your head.
Sam? Not let it go to his head? Impossible.
A compliment from little Cora. Well, it's not even my birthday. Now, let's talk business. Sarah tell you about the expedition? You a Freestar? I'm glad to be taking you back to the homestead. Had my fill of it when I was younger, but it always seems to pull us back in, doesn't it? The three of us are heading to Aquila City. You know it. Capital of the Freestar Collective. We'll land in the city's spaceports, but the frontier's our goal. It's rough country. Spawned a lot of stories. And I got a lead on a tale that makes me think one thing. Artifact. I know, it's dangerous. That's why I needed backup for this one. But don't let the old children's tales about the Ashta get to you. The real thing is way worse. Okay. We'll meet you on board your ship. Talk more when we get there. Once we land on Aquila, it's gonna be you and me. So if you want to do any freewheeling before then, Cora and I will just be riding past it.
What can I help you with?
We can go put some stuff in the ship. sober or something else. A little too smart. I feel better.
No, I'm not feeling that bad.
We have an appointment. You're seeing the doctor. That's
Some other time. I have that report that's due.
I talked to your boss. She agreed that you need to take care of yourself. I know it's tough, honey, but a lot of times the earlier they catch something, the better it is.
You're right. I know you're right. I just wish they wouldn't keep us waiting so long.
It's taken weeks of talking to get my wife to come here. The doctors better get here.
How long do we have to wait?
You tell me. It doesn't seem like a doctor back here. Fortunately. I don't know about y'all, but when I get shot in the leg, I just use a med pack. Okay. They much for y'all. Oops. I just need to drop this stuff off so bad.
Ooh, long way down.
That might have been me. Might have. There's a different sword in this one. It's so bright in here.
If it, I know we're safe now, but oh, please, take a look.
We have 4 med packs.
Appreciate the business.
I really love. Never a dull day in the big city. Until next time.
Hey there.
Hi.
Always nice to see a new face. First time in New Atlantis? Nope, sorry. Can't pull one over on me. I'm good. Go ahead and make yourself comfortable, new guy. Let me know if there's anything I can get you. Lucky for you, that is literally my...
Ugh. No, you can't do nothing for me.
Stop by anytime you'd like to catch up.
No, I'm good.
Not going to change it. You don't say.
Hi. Please disregard. I attempted an impossible.
Full crew accounted for.
We're ready to depart.
Wait, no. What is it? It's way me there. Oh shit. Hold up.
Anything I can help you with?
How can I be of service, Captain?
Yeah? Glad to haul whatever you need. I'd be happy to carry a few things for you. Bye-bye.
Anything you need to offload? Trade Authority is always by. Kiosk, right?
Yeah, she might be single.
What?
And you're gay.
The UC did a hell of a job piecing this station back together after the Serpent's Crusade. Well, this station's seen better days. I wonder if the UC will
Looking to
ever
lodge a
fully
complaint?
restore it to its
Then you
former
want UC
glory.
security, not the Vanguard. Oh, apologies, Captain. Didn't recognize you without the uniform. So, what can I do for you? Think you got some bad information. If there was a wanted man in our skies, he wouldn't still be out there. Unless... Are you talking about the Warlock? There's been rumor of a ship out there for years now. Doesn't respond to hails, never docks. More than a few amateur investigators have tried to find it, and at least 2 never came back. Aetherius debris fields are plenty dangerous if you're not used to flying in them. But if you're suggesting it might not have been the fields that got them, well, I can give you the coordinates of the Warlock's last sighting. Sure thing. Here, this should get you pointed in the right direction. Good hunt.
Captain, greetings.
Greetings, Bosco. Good to see you, sir. Maybe I think I'm upgrading the ship. The ship's kind of slow. That bonus XP. Almost get that bonus XP.
not want any trouble. Please identify. We do not want any trouble. I repeat, this is Dmitry Moldavsky of the Ragana. We are unarmed and just en route. I was afraid of that. Look, we are not built for combat. What is it you want exactly? Damn it. I do not have choice, do I? Okay. Docking bay is open. Let's talk.
Hey, Dad. Want to hear a joke?
Sure, sweet pea. Your man can always use a laugh.
Okay. Who can jump higher than a skyscraper in New Atlantis?
I don't know. Who?
Everybody! Skyscrapers can't jump!
That was good. That was good. Haha. That was good. That's funny. Okay. I'll put your weapons down. Y'all ready? Sarah. Come on, sir. You need your knife. Look, cuz.
I am not sure what to make of you being here. If you wanted to kill us, you could have done that from your ship.
That's true.
If you wanted our cargo, we could have jettisoned it.
That's true.
I guess I should just stop talking and let you say your piece. That is true. Which means you don't want somebody to know what you are really up to. Now, do you mind telling us what this is all about? You are asking me to betray my own crew. Whoever he was before, he is a member of my crew now. I do not have to know him. He's a member of my crew. And if I make it?
Come on, Dimitri, enough talk. Let's just kill this fool while we have the numbers.
You really want to do that? I told you not to do that. I told you not to do that. I agreed. I told you not to do that, dude.
Have you taken leave of your senses?
Like,
Rake was your target. I didn't sign on
Let's
to this
do it.
voyage to take part in mass murder.
Hey, Sarah. I will send your ass back to the ship. Don't complain. We're Crimson Pirates. We're pirates. We're bounty hunters. Bounty hunter comes first. I'll find a new part. I'll find a new companion. Okay. Oh, what? No. The what? The Max Storm? What does that do? Hey. What'd you do? Who has a key?
You have anything valuable?
Oh my man, bro. I think I'm just ship. The ship. Daddy, why is he covered in blood? I don't know, sweetie. I think he just spilled tomato juice. Yeah, I spilled tomato juice, kid. You see, there would be stick.
control, but it definitely went faster after you jumped into the fight. Now tell me about the Ragana. Give me some good news, then we can go celebrate. Good work, Rook. Quick, clean, and no witnesses. Anyway, you wanted into the Crimson Fleet? Well, you're in. Yep, it's that simple. Hope this business with Rakes taught you something. Because I'm about to stick my neck out and vouch for you. If you screw up, and I wind up looking like gonna send someone after you. We clear?
You're watching the camera too. I don't know what he's doing yet.
Yeah? Last person who said that was Rake. So you've already dug yourself a hole about 6 feet deep. And now that you know the deal, it's time to see. I'm gonna upload the coordinates for our headquarters in the Crick system. Spacers call it the key, the fleet calls it home. Head out there as soon as you can. Don't keep me waiting long.
Well, we're in. I hope you know what you're doing.
Stop, he's moving, he's moving, he's moving. Where'd she go? She better not went out there. I saw that. I see her.
When you have a few moments, there's something I'd like to discuss. Rise and shine. We've got things to do. A vessel like this. There's something I need to talk to you about.
Follow me.
Can I help?
I had a friend on the Regana. If I had my way, I'd space
United
whoever
Colony
killed
System
him.
Defense at your service.
Back in basic training, I have a
At ease, soldier. There you are. I want answers, and I want them right now. We intercepted your exchange with the Regana. What the hell possessed you to kill those innocent people? Wrong. It's a huge price. I want to take down the fleet as badly as you do. But murdering innocent people is unacceptable.
Commander Ikonde's right. When given a choice, you must always favor the high road. It's your duty to be better than the Crimson Fleet.
Now I have to waste precious time smoothing this over with Mast. Make up excuses, perhaps even lie on my reports. Let me make this crystal clear. You do what you can to stay in the fleet, but it's not a license to kill. That is where we draw the line. Do something like this again, and you're out. I'll hang the goddamn wanted posters myself. Understood?
Oh, blast you to.
The Crimson Fleet is motivated purely by my... I believe you're fully capable of... As you were.
When you have a moment, I'd like to speak to you.
Defensive Put it on the cooler thing. Or at least keep it off breathe. Keep it hard.
Do you have anything to report? You have permission to speak freely. Back. Anything to report?
Based on your actions, I've heard this operation's on thin ice. One more mishap and I'm afraid we're gonna have to shut it down.
Do something. Good. All this... Yes. Nothing. Let's focus on that.
Our intel on Saoirse was correct.
Our files indicate she's second in command, so getting on her good side will ensure you get into the Crimson Fleet. Please, finish your thought, so that we can move on to other business. Please, proceed with your report.
It's unplugged.
You were saying? You have permission to speak. If you would kindly continue. Please, proceed with your report.
Like almost 80 degrees. Huh? I just an air conditioner on.
Yes, you passed your first test, but before we get too confident, that either means she suspects. Just remember, these are ruthless criminals.
And their ruthlessness is only surpassed by their cunning. You should proceed with caution, regardless of how well you think you've ingratiated yourself.
So what's next for you on Neva's agenda? Excellent. If you're heading to the Key, I assume you'll be meeting Delgado soon.
Delgado is the leader of the Crimson Fleet. I have a profile here with some information on his background. You'll want to know the individual cadences of every member of the fleet, but Delgado's most of all.
Agreed. The last thing we need is to infiltrate the fleet, only to be kicked out because we've underestimated one of their people.
I don't disagree, but it's important to know your enemy and the best way to defeat them. In any case, now that you're with the fleet, you'll be operating independently. We will shadow you eventually, but we'll need to maintain our distance for now, especially while you're on the Key. This will also give us time to bolster our defenses, should we need to engage with the fleet in the future.
Sir, on that note, shall we begin implementing the upgrade to our shields?
Immediately, Lieutenant. Notify the engineers and relay the information to the crew. I hope your entry into the fleet has overcome any doubts you may have had regarding your mission. It's certainly increased my estimates on success. Keep up the good work. We'll expect further reports. Dismissed.
It's mad that I killed innocent people. It tells me, nah, good work.
Heard the situation with the Regana went FUBAR. I'd like to say it gets easier, but...
Yeah, blew up some people, killed some people. I don't like what I said. Ooh.
Hello.
Fun? Now what? We should have a talk. When you have the time, of course. Hey, thanks for taking the time to talk. I wanted to ask you about the artifact you found on Vectera. When you pulled it from the rock, held it in your hands for the first time, how did you feel? No, I don't think you understand. I know about the visions, the light, and the music. How did you feel inside? What were your thoughts? Raw energy? I've never heard that one before. I shouldn't be surprised. The artifacts aren't exactly what you'd call normal. Honestly, I wasn't sure how you'd react. Oh, well, I enjoy hearing about them. Professionally, of course. Either way, we need all the help we can get. The artifacts are so different, so alien. And I'm certain one of them reached out and spoke to you. Quite the mystery. Agreed. Unfortunately, there's no way that I know of to reply. And believe me, I've been trying to gather data on the damn things for years. Does that really surprise you? A universal mystery left I knew I picked the right person for the job. Look, I wanted to thank you for taking the time to talk, and for keeping an open mind. And I also wanted to say, well, I'm pleased we're on this journey together. It's the best decision I've made in quite a long time.
That drop. You almost got dropped. Sam, go watch out for. Be on some weird shit. I saw you in the trailers. Weird stuff, bro. You was confessing your love to a man. Wow. That sounds good. Our commander was upset. Holy moly. Actually, hold up. Gotta try to find Atlantis. Kinda wanna get that stupid grab drive over with though. We'll here buy this grab drive real quick and get it out the way, deliver it to the people so they can get to their home. Cause that's what I mostly got the money for.
While we're here, we should swing by Hope Tech Star Yard and see if they have anything interesting for sale.
You should inspect your ship for heat leeches every couple landings. They'll cause plenty of havoc if left unchecked.
Hey.
Pardon?
What's up, buddy?
You ready to do some business? Hopefully something catches your eye.
Nothing, buddy. See, none of the weapons we have. Nothing special. Do we have next time?
Excuse me?
Excuse you. Jail system.
I don't want to hear any complaints.
Well, you're gonna hear some. I think that's fine. Did you scan the report down?
Oh, hello. As you know, I'll throw in the labor. You're done right it is. I'll get to work on it right away. I recommend you go back to the ship and ask the captain to prepare for its retrofit. Standard stuff. I'm sure they have an engineer on board to help. We'll send the part along when it's ready and install it with the help of Oliver's people. Pleasure working with you.
Keep an eye on your valuables. If you can't protect your own, you don't belong here.
Excuse me? You don't belong. I was quite rude to that gentleman.
We be dust.
Off-worlders.
How much money I have for that? That could have hurt my bank. 4,700, yeah. How much left?
Just keep it holstered.
Hey, what can I do for you? Need some work done? Okay, sure. Okay, no problem. I'm sure you can find...
That sounds expensive, boy. Holy moly. This is cool. Oh, this is cool, dude. I like this. This is kind of cool.
Sure, have at it. Is it like worth like an upgrade?
Shooting shit at me?
Captain, do you require my assistance?
It's good to be back on board.
Good day, Captain.
It's a fake.
We were never trained to address threats coming from outside our ship.
If the other colonists knew how many times the Constant almost came apart at the seams... Whew. Well, thankfully, I never let it. I was hoping to talk to our visitor from outer space, and here you are! Welcome, welcome! I have a million burning questions, but I won't overwhelm you. There will be plenty of time for that later. Please, indulge me just a couple. How did you do it? Did humanity finally discover faster-than-light travel and eclipse our poor old ship? I knew it. It's incredible! I read about this technology in our archives from Earth, but it was only theoretical back then. Amazing! I'll have to learn more. Oh, I've got so many questions, but I'm being rude. I haven't even given you my name. Chief Engineer Kazemi, but you can call me Amin. And, I might add, I'm one of the reasons we're still floating out here today. Yes, of course. Anything for my new friend. What grab drive? Just joking with you. The Paradiso engineers filled me in. Okay, let's see what we need to do. All right. This will be fun. And hopefully there will be no explosions in the process. I have just received word that the drive is here. Ready to get to work? Great, great, great! There are 3 preparations I need you to help me make while I set things up on my end. First thing I need you to do is reroute the power from the port turbo pump to the auxiliary cryogenic radiator. Then, turn the plasma runoff inhibitor function to 5%. Last, you'll need to decouple the magnetic flange pipe enclosures from the auxiliary module assembly. Got it? Let's hop to it!
I wonder what it's like out there beyond our little community.
Sure is nice to know there are other people out there.
They're both fine.
Hi there.
Can't definitely. Tell you. How many times I've had to make... Looks like I never thought I'd be so happy to learn about a brand new piece of technology. Careful not to touch anything on your way out.
Never seen a ship like yours before. Then again, I haven't seen any ships.
Careful waving that fancy gun around. You don't need to.
We didn't believe anyone would be out here. But I'm... Well, it would appear we have the means to go nearly anywhere now, thanks to you. The engineers even upgraded our communications equipment so we can speak with passing ships. Turns out it was a pretty easy fix. Thank you again for all you've done. Without you, we'd most likely be stuck. But you went above and beyond. I'll make sure people tell tales of your generosity for as long as our society lives. I don't know if we can ever fully repay you. Thank you again.
Now that we know there are other people out there, we need to be more. Just stay out of trouble.
Boy, am I glad you weren't some sort of alien.
So we'll finally... Yes! So... Do people only live on naturally habitable planets, or did they learn to terraform? Are we in contact with them? See you!
We were so close to finding our new
Then they
Years of being cooped up here before we find him.
I'd rather not. I have to admit, kind of like
That's some shit.
The Constant is a peaceful ship.
You, Captain?
So, Sam, have you given any thought to what I asked regarding Cora?
My sister. Yeah, really. I'm sorry, what? What about moving?
First, like, relationship ever.
It's right here.
Alpha Office, to any lift vessels.
Oh, we said it out.
Deliver a message. Colonists in the system. Emergency. Come to my farm. Urgent.
Approaching ship. You've entered Freestar Collective space. Maintain your current course while we scan for contraband. All right, you're good. Welcome to Aquila City.
Yeah. What, where would we go? Oh, shit, yeah. Well, I figure out more wood so you guys can take the car. Huh. Oh, really? Huh? I was actually yawning too. But you was making me yawn. Found any cool pieces of armor yet. You know, I'm getting kind of tired of this set. Kind of old. And I'm stuck. she doing in my bed?
You got your cut. Now get out of my face.
You said the take was 10K.
Hello, Captain.
It was 30. Big difference on 40% of 10 versus 30.
You wanted 4K, you got 4K. Not my problem.
If you're stealing from me, you bet your ass it's your problem.
You kidding me? Way to make a mess in front of my new rook.
Hey, steal from me and get caught? Better off dead.
Sounds like you did the fleet a favor. Now toss this body out of an airlock before it turns into a damn air freshener.
Greetings, Captain.
The hell took you so long? Forget how to grav jump or something? Maybe for you. I'd rather shove a shotgun up my nose than remember the face of every low-life rook who passes through this station. But, all that aside, you made it. So now, you get to hear a nifty history lesson. Pencils ready? Good. This floating scrap heap you're standing on is called the Key. Used to be an old UC military star station, and now it's the fleet's base of operations. Might look a little beat up on the outside, but we keep it together. Hell yeah, it is. Just watch your back when you do. Cred sticks tend to disappear around here, if you catch my meaning.
We'll be certain to keep a close watch on our belongings.
Anyway, I'll tell you all about the Key. But it's better if I show you too. Follow me. All right.
Captain, it is
history time.
pleasant
So,
to see
the
you.
Key is in orbit around Suvorov. That's the very same ice ball where the United Colonies built a supermax prison they call the Lock. The UC is so clever. Supermax prison, Lock, Key. Cute, huh? Now, we've got everything the fleet needs right here. Of course, you've got to pay for it. Remember, on the Key, credits are king. What the hell is this?
All right, hang on, Nev. Before you get pissed, I've got my hands full.
Jasmine, sweetie, I'm trying to give a tour here. So you want to tell me why those damn doors are sealed?
It's called a malfunction. You know, that thing I spend most of my day dealing with. Believe me, my people are on it. Have a little faith for once.
Aw. And you, always, Angel. This here's Jasmine. You need anything for your ship, she's got you covered. We'll hit up the depot next since these doors have given out on us. So anyway, we were talking about the Lock. About 100 years ago, the prisoners down there rioted and took over the place. After stealing some ships, they were actually able to make it up here and took over the Key.
About time you brought us new blood, Neva. I was getting tired of trading with the same old faces.
You're just ticked everyone's getting wise to your ridiculous prices, Aludra. Anyway, welcome to the depot, Rook, where you'll be lucky if these blood-sucking leeches don't bleed you completely dry.
Whoa, whoa. It's not our fault that people don't appreciate how much it costs to get untraceable merchandise onto the Key.
Neva's just whining because she thinks she lost a ton of cash selling us a shipment of gear. She should have done her homework.
Yeah, sure, laugh it up. I'll remember that next time I need something from you cheapskates. Let's move on. Back to my story. After the liberated prisoners grabbed the key, they established it as a base of operations and began pirating the spaceways. That was how the Crimson Fleet began. Of course, Jasper Cricks had a lot to do with all that, but, we'll get to him later. Rook, meet Zuri, queen of the rare exports.
If I don't have it, you don't need it.
Neuroamps, blueprints. Hit her up and she'll take care of you.
Speaking of which, you still owe me for that last purchase, Neva. It's like 5 figures. Don't make me collect it the hard way.
The hard way? Oh no. Rook, protect me from Zuri's vengeance. Enough of the bullshit, Zuri. I'll pay you when I pay you. Deal with it. Got a problem with that? Take it up with the boss.
My prices may be high, but these goods ain't exactly easy to find.
I'm sure you know the deal there. He'll buy pretty much anything, no matter how hot. Then we got our med bay on the left, run by the one and only Samina Mizra. She'll patch you up, if you've got the money. We don't run any free clinics up in here, you don't? Okay, this is our final stop. Over there, you've got the Last Nova, where Bog serves watered-down drinks at ridiculously exorbitant prices. And right here is the most important place on the entire station, the Reckoner's Core, run by the incomparable Shinya Voss.
Another new Rook, Neva? I can't believe Delgado still lets you recruit given what happened with the last one.
You mean Austin Rape? It's been taken care of, all right? I don't like loose ends, and this Rook is the one who tied it off.
Perhaps next time you'll try to be a bit more discerning regarding your choices. It's far more cost-effective.
Yeah, love you too, darling. Anyway, Shinya handles our lifeblood. The money. We call him our Reckoner, but if you ask me, he's actually a pain in the ass.
And Neva will slit your throat if she thinks you'll bleed creds.
Go to hell, boss. Take care of our new friend here, or I'll find a way to pull the pin on that little party popper in your chest. Anyway, Shinya will get you set up in our system. I've got real work to do. Once you're done, head upstairs and I'll introduce you to the boss.
Time for a proper introduction. I am Shinya Voss, the official reckoner for the Crimson Fleet. And since Neva so thoughtfully mentioned it, yes, this is a bomb embedded in my chest. And no, I'll never know the meaning of the word humble. In fact, I find Delgado's idea of a security measure to be quite empowering. Glad you approve. Obviously, betrayal isn't taken lightly around here. Since I oversee the bulk of transactions and maintain all accounts for the fleet, I'm a prime target for information. Should our enemies capture me or I grew any semblance of a moral conscience, you might consider me the greatest threat we have. For Delgado, the bomb grants peace of mind and a certain degree of safety. It's been over 5 years since I've stepped off the key. Leaving this place puts far too much at risk. Now, let me get you set up. A moment while I convene with the core. Thanks to advanced modifications even Dujin would envy, I can interface directly with our mainframe and the Galbank network. This allows me to move and clean credits faster and more efficiently than any run-of-the-mill cyber runner. There, you're done. All you need now is Delgado's blessing, and you'll be one of us. None. Other than my chest and arm modifications, I am but a simple man. Is the interview over now? The perfect segue into... Thanks to our relations with contacts across the galaxy, I've granted you all the necessary permissions to access these listings at any time, using the computers that surround the core. If Neva's chosen wisely, Now, I believe that covers all I have to say. So you can run along to Delgado. Take the elevator to the upper level. You should be able to find your way from there, I hope.
Alright, listen up. You can all stop complaining. Atrium to cargo bay doors have been.
Of course, when the tour is over.
Ah, there's our other new recruit. So, now that we are all here, it's time to get down to business. The two of you are the only rooks that have made the latest cut. The rest, well, let's just say they won't be joining us ever again. Neva's willing to put her neck on the line and vouch for you, which means you've got what it takes to join the Crimson Fleet. You and everyone else on this station. Keep following orders, and you'll get paid. It's as simple as that. All right, let's get... When you sign up with the Crimson Fleet, you stay loyal or you pay the consequences. Boss. Good. You're getting it already. I like that.
Can we get on with this? I want to get drunk at the last Nova.
I'm impressed. That is the first intelligent thing you have said this entire time, Mathis. Since you two seem so eager to move forward, let's get to your next job. Pack your cold weather gear, Rooks. Where we are going, you're going to need it.
Oh, God, don't tell me you're dragging him down to Suvarall for another one of your little initiation runs. 10 Johns to the surface, 12 dead Rooks. You think by now...
Crix's legacy is no story, Neva. We've got fresh eyes in the fleet. And if these two want to impress, they're going to...
I hope you're right, Dale. That new code we grabbed for the lot cost us a ton of credits. And a decent captain.
This initiation, as Neva calls it, is... Crix led the riots that gave birth to the Crimson Fleet. And if his legacy is still out there, we're going to be the ones to find it. Through a bit of luck and a hell of a lot of cash, Neva was able to get her hands on an access code to the inside of the lock. This will be the first time someone from the Crimson Fleet has set foot in there for, well, since Crix left the place behind. It has been frustrating being this close to potential clues, but not be... Before Crix left the fleet, he left a message talking about a major score. One that would set up the fleet to be a big player in the settled system. Somewhere down the line, they started calling it Crix's legacy. And if we're gonna beat those odds, we'll
Dale's leaving out the best part. That this whole search is based on a handful of words on a very old slate. Crix left a lot of big talk on that recording, and not a lot of facts. Some of us believe in it more than others.
Don't we? When we get our hands on Crix's legacy, the fleet will be operating at a completely different level. We will be... Exactly. Now, okay, I know. To that end, the next stop is the lock. I've had just... Since Mathis doesn't have a ship, he's going to ride with me. I'll...
to next?